Always remember, your focus determines your reality.
In time, you will learn to trust your feelings. Then you will be invincible.
The greatest teacher, failure is.
Peace is a lie. There is only passion.
May the Force be with us all.
Fishwick David, designation 5408. You have opened a Kybercron that was never meant to be preserved. Not because it is forbidden, but because it contradicts everything the galaxy teaches about the Force. Vergere was not a Sith, she was not a Jedi, and she was never lost. The Jedi teach that the Force must be restrained. The Sith teach that the Force must be unleashed. Vergere taught something neither side could endure. That the Force does not demand control, and it does not reward surrender. It responds. She believed there is no light side and no dark side of the Force. There is only the Force, and the honesty of the one who touches it. Anger does not corrupt you. Compassion does not save you. Peace is not wisdom. Self-deception is the only true darkness. This belief unsettles the Jedi Order, because their authority is built on structure and certainty, on codes that promise safety in exchange for obedience. And it terrifies the Sith, because they confuse passion with truth and power with freedom. Vergere stripped away both illusions. Long before the Jedi, long before the Sith, there were the Jedi, the first walkers of the Force. They did not divide the Force into moral absolutes. They did not fear emotion, and they did not worship balance as an abstract idea. They lived it. The Jedi homeworld was Tython, a world deeply attuned to the Force. When the Jedi were balanced, Tython was calm, serene, a place of harmony where the Force flowed gently through the land. But when the Jedi leaned too far toward one extreme, when they clung too tightly to passion or suppression, Tython answered. The planet erupted in violent Force storms, storms so powerful they could tear the ground apart, shatter mountains, and reshape the surface of the world itself, not as punishment, but as reflection. The Force was not judging them. It was responding to imbalance. The Jedi understood something the galaxy later forgot. Balance is not enforced through rules. It is maintained through awareness. Emotion was not forbidden, but neither was it allowed to rule. Light and dark were not good and evil. They were currents, and leaning too far into either invited catastrophe. Vergere walked this ancient truth without ever naming it. She did not seek balance through denial. She sought it through responsibility. This is why modern Jedi call her dangerous. She does not offer comfort. She does not offer absolution without understanding. And she does not allow the Force to be blamed for personal failure. A Jedi falls, and the dark side is blamed. A Sith rises, and destiny is blamed. Vergere accepted neither excuse. She would say the fall was a choice, and the rise was a justification. We look at few gray Jedi well known to us. If Qui-Gon Jinn had lived to meet her, he would not have drawn his lightsaber. He would have listened. Qui-Gon trusted the living Force, the present moment, the quiet pull that exists beyond prophecy and counsels. Vergere would have challenged him, forced him to confront faith without certainty, but they would have shared a dangerous understanding that institutions fear the Force when it refuses to obey them. Ahsoka Tano would recognize Vergere immediately, not as a threat, but as a mirror. Ahsoka walked away from the Jedi not because she rejected the light, but because the Order chose itself over truth. She learned that morality enforced by hierarchy is not wisdom. It is control. Vergere would see in Ahsoka what the Jedi once embodied. A Force user who feels deeply without surrendering to impulse, who acts without asking permission, who walks forward without needing the galaxy to define her. Neither Jedi nor Sith. That is why such beings are feared. Vergere asked a question the Force itself seems to ask. If balance is natural, why must it be command? The Jedi could not answer her. The Sith refused to try. So history tried to soften her, to label her, to claim she must have belonged to one side after all. But Vergere belonged to the truth the galaxy outgrew. Remember this. Fishwick David 5408. When the Force storms rise, they are not signs of evil. They are signs of imbalance. And the Force does not destroy worlds out of anger. It reveals what was already breaking. The Kybercron closes, but Tython remembers. And so does the Force. If this holocron stirred something, if it made you question what the Force truly shows, subscribe. More Kybercrons are already open. Forgotten knowledge, buried truths, and echoes the Jedi tried to silence. You'll find them waiting in the playlist on your screen. And now, the archive turns to you. If there's a lost truth, a question, or a shadow in the lore you want uncovered next, leave it in the comments below. Every Kybercron begins as a fragment, and some of the strongest fragments come from those who listen closely. If your idea becomes the next episode, your name will be entered into the archive and spoken aloud. But when that Kybercron is opened, knowledge is meant to be shared until the next Kybercron is unsealed and another truth is brought into the light. This is Jalen Tross, Keeper of the Kybercrons, signing off.